Quiz 3 on upper motor neurons, question 1. This question had to do with what is commonly associated with right-sided brain damage, and the answer is neglect. I'm going to give you some memory tips to kind of figure out these questions on right versus left-sided damage. Okay, right-sided brain damage leads to neglect in many folks, and neglect is where you ignore the left side of your world. So most people with neglect assume a posture whereby their head is tilted off to the right because they're ignoring all of the incoming information coming in on the left. So if you can remember this posture of the head tilted to the right because they're ignoring the left. So if they're ignoring the left, that must mean there is right-sided brain damage. Neglect is a perceptual problem, so they're not perceiving anything on the left environment. So along with perceptual problems comes a lack of insight into their own deficits. They don't perceive how impaired their muscle strength is, and so they overestimate their ability. So neglect is a perceptual problem. Lacking insight into their own deficits is also a perceptual problem. And because they don't have insight, they are not depressed, but they do have safety concerns because they may try to stand up because they don't even realize that they're hemiparetic. On the other side of the brain, the left side of the brain, you have your language center. And for whatever reason, students can remember this. So they know that the left side of the brain is responsible for language, and we call that aphasia. Aphasia starts with AP, so a memory trick. Aphasia and apraxia are commonly seen with left-sided brain damage. Those words both start with AP. Aphasia, apraxia. Now apraxia, an example of apraxia is me taking this pen and trying to comb my hair or brush my teeth. That's one type of apraxia. So apraxia and aphasia are seen with left-sided brain damage. Now these people with left-sided damage don't have insight problems. They know exactly what's going on with them. They don't have perceptual problems. Therefore, they get depressed because they know exactly what's happened to them. They have full insight. So again, so you've got aphasia, apraxia, and depression going together. And if you're depressed, you're going to need to be motivated more. So these folks need a lot of motivation and therapy. All right, hope that helps.